Welcome to the spy world of Yashraj Films. As promised and as no leaving to the uninitiated, this time is going to be a female spy in the world espionage. And therefore, you believe this is about women empowerment? You believe that Yashraj Films, after the Tigers and the Pathans and the Kabils, is now investing on gender propagation. Unfortunately, it is not. A poor caricature of a lady spy? Again, the story between two male characters played by Bobby Deol as Colonel Fateh Singh and Anil Kapoor as Colonel Vikrant Kaur is what the story is about. Also, they're trying to bring in a bit of science fiction. They do apologies to all the Isaac Asimovs of the world. Yash Raj believes that there is a laboratory, reminiscent Kalki, of how they are cloning somebody whose medication is going to create the generation of Indian uh, army men who are going to be superstar. The Superman is coming. Not the Nietzschean Superman, but the masculine main adrenaline testosterone male to the thing is going to fight, you know. The film itself we got on the dark note with Bobby Deol and Annie Kapoor with very poorly made up face masks, postcard, uh, so thousand there. We are two semi. But Ruby account book of loss, even in the name of a hated neighbor, I think it's cross in a world that we thought to each his own. I think today in the post Durandar world, we are upping the summit of our patriotic chests. Therefore, I would be ill taken for saying that patriotism in this manner is not what nationhood or love for a nation or belief, but that's another story. Come back to Alpha, the Alpha female is a poor so for horrendous lecture, not only of espionage, but of what we expect on Yash and on police. Even technically, if you start at the very beginning, look at the faces of Bobby Deol and Anil Kapoor. They look like poor makeup artists working on their ugly faces and disturbed pictures. The story is badly edited. The third generation Ravel, Raghavan, comes up with this direction of this espionage bullet point alpha. Storyline is about these two main characters played by Bobby Deol and Anantas. Obviously, Alpha is is Sita, played by Alia Bhatt, who grows up as a laboratory candidate for the alpha injection of the injection that is going to make a superhuman out of Akate, till she realizes that she's a guilty and therefore wants away. Was Bobby Deol and are voted for? Who's won it for? Are they working it now? How does Durga, played by Sharvari, come into the stock from Sicily into the Indian border? What? This is what this is. So Vishal is there. That's not nowhere in this monastery. You have Hrithik Roshan, Agent Kabir coming in. And Agent Kabir Mai once he come nowhere and says, I have to give up my monastery and fight and wins. So, very poorly done. If the film is doing well with the posts, I think it is up. It has nothing to do with craft of the art of the product, or for that matter, anything worth talking about. Film. As usual, it is 140 minutes. Push through the Look at the performances. I think Sharvari, and not that anything about a performance of any role that is seeming to voice to her, but I don't think doing great job. She continues to behave a little more like imitated the Sad. Alia Bhatt, I don't think she musters enough. In this film, she's a great actor. She does amazing cinema. Even in the world of the spies, she's done some good cinema. I think she's overawed. I don't know if Ravel could not do enough justice to her, or she was overawed by our films. But the end product, Alia Bhatt, to me, is a disappointment. Don't be surprised if she walks away with an award. That's another ball game altogether. That's another scandal somewhere else. But as an actor, Alia Bhatt, honest to her profession, she looks increasingly like Shridhar star at her performance. The two main stars in the film are Bobby Deol and Aneta. Bobby Deol begins to stare. Yes, he's a better actor than Sully Deol. But the virtues don't go far beyond that. I think he's also now stereotypical, becoming a little too stereotypical of stairway looks types. And if the one actor who brings Ramitas or its sanity goal has something of credibility to this first. Otherwise, test 100 for mimics is an alpha gone wrong. It's an experiment at the laboratory, which is the disaster. Just as we are talking about a alien, this will be talking about AI, this will take the Superman. Here are we talking about, and are we creating a zombie character? Let's revisit our demise. Let our concept of fiction be partly more grounded if you want your audience to take seriously. But you look at this as a skiffy film and not pages. It's as skiffy as Kalki was, and we huge letdown from the espionage films, even by the standards of the espionage films that we have made and the Ashrod films we had. Duranda set up a new milestone. But I'm not saying Duranda, I'm not saying anything about Duranda this context, but I say up your antenna if you want to make good film, or the repute of your banner stick. Should Yashwaj go back to Shipper's eye-clad one pins romance and poop songs? A question what the box office, the critic, and the honest filmmaker have to ask themselves and get answers from multiple sources before they announce any others. Welcome to ladies in the spy world, but please give them legitimate space. Don't give them condescending work. Somewhere in the making of Kamul movie, Alia Bhatt asks this question, and I'll leave you with this. Before I sign off, let me acknowledge Datu and Abhinav for helping me reach out to all of you. And now back to what Alia Bhatt asks in the film. What is this circus? What is happening here?